Hello and welcome to the Real Life Show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jonathan. This is a platform where we get to engage, interact, learn from icons, gurus, moguls, trendsetters, trailblazers, difference makers, and world changers.
I'm talking about not any of those things.
And this is a musical ride, so I'm chilling with Steezy, Mwanamayadi,
Alien Forces,
yeah,
Bwana Pamazi,
yeah,
the Rymaniac,
the
hidden player,
the rap battle champion, combat champion.
Twice.
Are you a combat king? Are you still a combat
Video
king?
games have evolved and there's new players out there.
Yeah.
Find kids that just sit in the house playing all the time.
Okay.
They'll just defeat you.
And that's where your name Kesa comes from, right?
Exactly.
So the K is for Mortal Kombat.
Combat.
Or combat.
It used to be MK Star.
Okay.
So because my real name is Daniel,
yeah,
I was DMK.
Oh,
Star.
okay.
So then I found out there was a gospel group.
Yeah,
that was
DMK.
also calling themselves DMK.
Yeah.
And I thought, whoosh, this name thing is going to clash. So I dropped the D.
Yeah.
I was just MK Star.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a nickname given to me by people that I would play video games with. They was, MK.
Okay.
And that's how they started calling me the MK Star.
Okay.
Then I removed the M as well, and it's just K Star now.
Great stuff. Great stuff. So Daniel, ladies and gentlemen, all the way back when we talk about music, for me what comes in mind is Vitumbua. Let's play Vitumbua for a start.
Why that song?
I
was rapping way before that.
I know. Yeah. Featuring who?
Actually,
this is a crew, right?
This is 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
You're in critic.
Yeah, but we had an extra member that joined called X's.
Yeah.
He's just called IQ now.
Okay. The millennials don't know this song. The new generation.
They were 10 years old, the millennials.
Yeah. Cash flow. Title ni Vitumbua. Title ni Vitumbua.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you news about it. Lelo tapunzila. Friday ni test ya. So hapa nasoma. My extra lesson ya.
So, let me ask you something, man. How would you describe your music?
Well, at this point, it was very comical.
Okay.
Comical music. Very fun
Yeah.
for the whole family, you know. Kids, parents, everybody.
Do you think this music is commercial in Zambia?
Yes, this is commercial music. I think this is the first time I ever went commercial.
Really?
So before this, I was doing
Hardcore
rap.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of love songs here and there, but they did not catch on as quick compared to this song.
Okay.
This song was just something else when it dropped.
I know,
it
great
had
stuff.
all the right hype.
Yeah.
People were just, the feedback was
massive.
Overwhelming. Like, what? Really? You can make this kind of impact with one song?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But you are coming from I can't say a rich family, but a what-to-do family, right? Your father was
so basically, my parents are rich. That doesn't make me rich, right?
What did you study?
My mom was rich.
Yeah.
My foster parents very rich also. So it's like,
Is that the reason why you call yourself Mwanamayadi?
No, it's not really that. It could be. It's just the way I was brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was brought up in the Mayadis.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, I've lived in
Is
the
this
Combos
your actual
also.
accent, or you're just trying to make it
No,
up
this
because
is
of the
how
camera?
this is how I speak.
All the
Then
time.
when I try to make up an accent, it will be very foreign. You won't even think it's a Zambian speaking. So if I really had to change my accent, you wouldn't even know who it is that's speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like a totally different person. Then you'd be wondering, who is this guy in my car? Then you'd probably kick me out and just drop me off just by the traffic lights over there, you know.
Okay, so what was your ambition when you were growing up as a kid?
The same, what parents feed us.
Yeah.
In African tradition, you have to be a doctor or a pilot or a lawyer.
Did you want to be a lawyer?
I wanted to be a pilot. So
Okay.
that was my whole thing, because my mom was working for Zambia Airways
Okay.
back in the day. So even when I say pilot, I was thinking about flying a plane,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
then, yes, somewhere, somehow, reality kicks in when you're growing up.
So what did you study?
Information technology, systems analysts,
Yeah.
I was just in the computer world. So
Okay.
if you talk about computer science, that's
Yeah. That's your specialty.
that's my specialty, which I've never used.
Yeah.
I have used it.
You've never worked anywhere in your field.
When I used that, it was only when I worked in an internet cafe. Believe it or not. I used, like, I'm speaking about, you know, like an advanced diploma,
Yeah.
which is the equivalent of a degree
Yeah.
in other courses.
Yeah.
I used that only to work at an internet cafe.
Really?
Until I started my own business.
Mm-hmm. Which business was that?
So I was doing graphics design.
Okay.
So people would come, oh, make us wedding cards, business cards.
Mm.
I would draw a house plan.
Mm.
So I started teaching myself stuff that I did not learn in school.
Yeah.
I started doing a lot of graphics designing,
Okay.
as opposed to the actual programming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you need to be working for like a network provider or something, or for you to like really maximize
Get
on
the
your
good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was doing things like that. I would make business cards for people, restaurant menus,
Okay.
stuff like that.
At what point did you feel, let me get into music now?
So I was already, when I first just got out of school, I started doing music. It was the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Before getting a job, I did get a job from my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I worked in his company as the credit controller.
Really?
Because he knew how I was with the computers and whatnot. So I was doing all those things like installing software,
Yeah.
antivirus. I was doing all that kind of stuff, and he still gave me credit control. So I was updating schedules. I started writing letters to, people that are owing,
Yeah.
reminders, all that kind of stuff. So he
You're a
really
sharp dude, eh?
groomed me in around the right people,
Yeah.
when they show you what to do.
Yeah.
At this point, my father was actually telling me, this is not how you type a letter. You've learned how to type a letter at school.
At school, yeah.
But practically
In the
when
real
you're
world,
doing it,
it's a
in the
different
real
story
world,
altogether.
he tells you this is how you address somebody. In the first paragraph, you're going to seem serious like this. Here's where you get to the core of what you want to communicate.
Yeah.
But when signing out, again, you're very kind. Like all those things. Like I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was just like, I used to write like this. You owe us money, give us. Sincerely yours. But you see,
How would you say that experience has helped you to what you're doing currently now?
so because now I was in a corporate environment for a little bit, I sort of understand how it works in the offices. So even if somebody tells you I'm in the office, and now you understand and you know how to
respond,
converse
and how to deal with them.
to deal with them, because you know what kind of environment they're coming from and where they're working.
Okay.
And also, it's also just given me a little bit of like these are the clients I'm dealing with. When you deal with companies, this is the chain of communication.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna talk directly to the director or the boss or
Good
So
stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like you've given up on music, man.
Well, you could say that I have neglected it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I did do that because at some point, I got in a space where I started learning other forms of entertainment.
Okay.
And then some of these forms of entertainment started putting food on my table.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're making money off something, you
concentrate.
Yeah, you tend to give it more time, right? And then now I have sort of neglected the music side of things. I don't give it enough studio time. I don't want to be in the studio when I'm supposed to be doing something else. Now it feels like I've neglected it. But every now and then, when I get the chance, I still have friends that are in that field, still doing music, still rapping. They reach out to me. Some producers, they call me up. There's PZ Cables, DJ Mzenga Man, all these guys. They'll call you up. They'll tell you, I'm making this. I want you to be on it.
Yeah.
So then you have no choice.
Yeah.
Because it's your passion. You started out with it. You feel like, DJ Mzenga Man is calling me up. PZ Cables considers me. H-Man wants me to be on this record.
But then, you know what? I respect you so much because I love art. And I love authenticity, creativity. For me, I respect that. And you're one person that comes out so creative. Talk to me about your creative process.
First of all, I'm flattered to hear that. That's like, I'm humbled because that means a lot.
How do you come up with your creativity in terms of lines, punchlines, metaphors, and things like that?
So, like, for me, I guess it's just even the people I'm around, the kind of influence they have on me. That helps me a lot.
Okay.
The creative process sometimes happens. It's just instant, you may get lucky, just because I saw that happen, then you get an idea of it. And maybe I should add God to this because I feel like maybe
it's a gift.
He blessed me with a gift.
It's a talent.
To, come up with certain things and be a certain creative person that can pick up from something and say, I would do this like this.
Yeah.
Where somebody's already done something, but you look at it and you say, this is how I would do it.
Yeah.
That's also probably one of the attributes I would. Apart from that, it's the influence I get from people. I'm sitting around with creative people. I'm sitting around with Kapembwa. I'm sitting around with Christian. I'm sitting around with Bugsy or whoever or Critic or any one of these guys, and these things just, it's what you're bouncing off each other. Because of what he said, you feel like, so how am I going to respond to that? Then you say something back and an idea in the end just couples, at the end of it. So that as well, the people I associate with are creatives as well. So it helps me grow as a creative.
So what I'm getting from you is, first of all, it's a gift. Number two, association plays a major role.
A major
in
role.
your life.
Yeah.
What would you tell someone who's keeping wrong company?
Well, it depends on what it is. Like if you want to be a talented drunk, you can hang out with drunkards. It's all good, Then because of association, you're gonna get better at being a drunk,
Do you smoke?
No, I don't smoke cigarettes. I have smoked before, but I don't smoke cigarettes. It's not my thing.
But do you read the comments that
where people say give us the name of your supplier?
Give us some of that stuff.
Some of that stuff. No, some of that stuff would probably be like back in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I don't smoke anything. But occasionally I drink some whiskey, especially at home.
Okay.
Some people are like, I know your voice, you speak slow. What? It's just whiskey. I don't know. And
how did you meet Kapembwa?
Oh, so how
because you guys like a powerful team. You work like your brothers or something, like best friends.
That's very, very, very right. Like we've known each other all our lives. I knew Kapembwa around 2009 or 2010, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had just started a platform with Enoch.
Yeah.
Called Bittersweet Poetry.
Yeah.
And when they were launching it first time, they called So Good Entertainment, because that's where I was.
Okay.
They were like, oh, you have these guys, they're rappers, and we would like to invite you even, as rappers, to just see what the poetry platform is all about. Because rap, in the beginning, it's rhythm and poetry, right? Yes. RAP, rhythm and poetry. So they thought, why not have rappers? Why not have singers? So they were not just looking at having poets.
Yeah.
They wanted to have singers, and rappers, dancers, and poets.
Okay.
All of these kind of creatives in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how they did it. And the first time they were launching, I think there was a place called Mimosa or something. It was at arcades.
Okay.
I can't even remember the correct name. La Gondola, or I don't know, one of these places, arcades. When they were launching, we attended the very first launch of Bittersweet Poetry. That's how I met Kapembwa. Before that, it was just on the phone, like, okay, this guy called, he wants us to be at this poetry thing.
Yeah.
And I met him now officially, and we spoke. We got invited for another poetry event.
Yeah.
I attended. After that, then we got to know each other a little more, and then I knew that poetry was very different from what I envisioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after I knew exactly, oh, this is what they do, these guys, they started inviting me and a few of my other friends for these poetry shows. And they said, would you like to share? Just try and write a poem, even if it's short, it doesn't matter. And I attempted a few times, and that's how I ended up being now like family, because they would invite us every now and then as So Good Entertainment, as Critic, all of us, Lukundos, aka Superman, that's Chef 187's manager.
Oh really?
Yeah, so like all of us would get invited. XSIQ, Ludo was a poet, but she was still at So Good for a brief time. We would record songs with her. We had Scarlett, who was singing. Yeah, so she also would come through. Salma, we would all go there as guests. FJ, but the more we came through, it became household names. Like you find the audience wants to see more of you. Or they want to see more of Salma. They want to see Scarlett sing. So it started going like that.
And then, how did you discover that you're a comedian?
Now, this is where it gets really... So I went to one of these same poetry shows. I was invited, you are sharing today. And then I totally forgot my poem. So that day I remember exactly what I was doing. I was with Mag 44.
Okay.
Yeah, he invited me to his church, which is somewhere down where we've passed here, in Hybrid.
Okay.
He invited me to his church, and he said, when you come to the church, I want you to do something there. You can rap, but this is what we're gonna do. So during the day, I focused more on like memorizing what I was gonna do at Mag 44's church there. So when it was like close to 18, they were calling me to be at Bittersweet. I went that side. I did not memorize my poem.
Wow.
So I tried to go in the background, say, no, let me memorize my poem. Just give me like some time. And it didn't work. Like I was barely just getting started, and my time was almost
coming. So that you can
like I
go on stage.
Share. So that's how I ended up telling Kapembwa and Enoch. I was like, I can't remember my point. Like, it's not. If you can just allow me to talk to the audience for a few minutes, just 5 minutes. I don't know why they trusted me, because I was just going to go there and ruin everything. But they trusted me for some reason.
Yeah.
They trusted me. I got onto the stage and I just decided to talk. Stand-up comedy. I was like, I have some material. Let me just see if I can make people laugh. And the audience was happy.
They went crazy.
Yeah, and this is a poetry crowd. Like, they're used to just snapping.
Yeah.
They want to hear lines.
Serious stuff.
Yeah.
Deep things.
But they were happy with what I did. I got a standing ovation. Everybody was clapping. And Enoch and Kapembwa came to me and told me, "You sure you've never done this before?" I said, "Nope." They were like, "You need to consider this.
Yeah.
You're really good at this. Can you write more material? Just do it."
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how I attempted to write some material. And they gave me a whole platform. They said, on this day, it's just stand-up comedy.
Wow.
Yeah. K-Star. And I had supporting acts, and these guys were probably, I think maybe...
Oh, so you're the main?
I was the main act, but I had support.
Okay.
So we had Critic and Abo Chungu.
Critic is also a comedian.
They're not comedians, but they were not Maybe he is. I don't know why he's not exploiting that side of his talent. But Abo... I think Abel was very complete. That he was more complete than I was. It was the first time I was like having a whole show.
Yeah.
He actually emceed that show.
Really?
Yeah, he emceed that show and he performed. So at every single moment he would come to introduce the next act, he would still
crack some jokes.
Yeah, some jokes. And so was Kapembwa. So it was already, these guys are already, like naturally funny when they're in front of an audience. So Kapembwa and Abel were emceeing that show, and they did a very good job. And now we had like material that we had lined up, like pieces. Like I'm gonna do an entire piece. This is like 1 hour. 50 minutes to 1 hour, and I went on stage and I did that.
Great stuff. Talk to me about the power of social media and how it's sustaining lives, because I think you're one of the people that have maximized on the potential of social media. How much money do you make off Facebook?
I can't give you exact figures, but all I'm saying is use it for the right reasons and you could be a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. Don't say that on camera. He said that he's a millionaire.
This is like your full-time thing, right?
Yes.
Entertainment.
Yes, so I quit everything. I don't have any 9 to 5 because if I'm going to dedicate all my time to creating content and if I have 5-6 clients that are expecting me to drop something, or I have deadlines. Yeah. So how's that going to work if I have another job? Yeah. So this is my life. Entertainment has now become my life.
How did you boost your numbers? Because you have more than 500 followers, right? How did you build that?
Just a little under 500,000. So it's 470 maybe, 470,000.
How did that happen? And how long did it take you to build that audience?
I think it's the consistency. We were very consistent. I would say we were very consistent. So at first I had a little under 20,000 followers when I was just doing rap. Okay. So when I diversed into all these other things, comedy, vines, you know, these skits you see, it sort of started growing more rapidly. So you find maybe these are comical fans that jumped into, and then also the musical fans were thinking, this guy is a rapper, we still like him.
We still like him as a rapper.
We're not gonna unlike his page because he's now doing this. Some of them were not so happy with, why is this guy doing comedy now? Then they got to also, sort of understand. They were like, come on, he's not messing up, he's good at it. And Then when we started this whole Tiloa, yeah,
Tiloa.
it became like a very trending thing. And when we would do vines and
who came up with
clips,
that?
I would say the fans, if you ask me. So
Not
it's
you?
basically, we did like a whole video talking about how do you send money to someone? Oh, how do you, which methods do you use? And then as we were mentioning those things, we were giving conditions. We're like, if this money doesn't get to where it's going, Tilo. You know, like, and then in the comments, obviously one thing will be very prominent. People keep mentioning, Tilo. So now it's kind of like the thing that they're picking up the most. There were other things. You would say anything else. We're here at Levi Mwanawasa Stadium in the comments. We're here. So Tiloa was like, it became
the dominant,
the dominant
name that popped up. Okay.
The dominant phrase. Like it became the word to use if you wanna curse anything. Like what's the you know what I mean? Like what's the final verdict for something? If you can't abolish it, you can't cancel it, or you can't ignore it, then you just lower it. So whatever it is, if it's illiteracy, you want to terminate it fully, Tilo. You know? Like we're just going to get rid of it.
And then you guys maximize on that. Like you printed t-shirts, did some campaigns on it, and you made quite a bit of some money from Tilo, right?
It's basically the birth of, you know, the Mukushi accents. Tilo is the birth of the Mukushi accents. The birth of K-Star to some people may be as a rapper, to some as a poet, and then to some obviously as, you know, a stand-up comedian. So like there's all these avenues, but the birth of the Mukushi accents was Tilo.
So let me ask you something about the freestyle that you do, the T-Floor Tuesday. How do you pick people there? Do you just call anyone? Do people apply? I want to come there because I can rap, right? And I think the stuff that you put out there is crap, right? I can rap.
So you'd feel like, this platform is not good enough for me. I need like a...
No. So I'm trying to rhyme. Rap crap. You know. Because I'm looking jabs. So so tell me, how do people get to be called on T-Floor Tuesday? Because I see a lot of requests
even
there.
In the comments. People will be like, I want to see this more now, you know. Before that it was just me and Christian, you know. We'll just do it, the two of us, you know. Then we thought, we've got rapper friends. Critic, how do you feel about being on this? Marvel, how do you feel about
pay them?
We don't pay them per se. Some just want to be there. They want to,
but
you know,
some
it's a movement. Because when it started, it had no sponsors.
Now it's got sponsors, right?
Now we had Yellow Card. Though they're rebranding now. So it's sort of...
So if I come there, are you gonna pay me to drop some lines? Because I've got...
What if your lines are not strong, and then I should pay you for...
And then the other thing I want to ask
is... You need to convince me first.
No, I'm a tough rapper. I'm a strong rapper.
So are
you gonna pay me?
If you say you're gonna come through and just
drop bars,
you know. If I don't need to say your bars were weak, let me help you write, then that would be a problem. I'm also going to charge you for writing for you.
Do you help rappers when they come on the...
cannot rap.
So the question I have is, so when someone comes and they are to rap on the T-Floor, do you go through their lyrics and say, let's hear what you're about to drop?
No, sometimes if they say they are ready, we just go straight in. Like, you already have bars. Oh,
because
cool.
Because that vibe, the Chimwela, it's like, I'm shocked. What did you say? Is that a reaction of the tough lines?
The tough lines, or maybe you didn't expect it, and then, you know, a line just comes out so dope, and you didn't expect,
So you don't go through what they're about to
Some
to
of
present.
them prefer to do that. They would come and say, these are my lines. You want to hear them?
Yeah.
And then for some, they just say, me, I'm ready. B-Flow just came through, I'm ready. He kicked his bus. Yeah, Critic just came through, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Just tell me, action.
Yeah.
You know, And he's got his lines there. But for some, they might want to...
Yeah.
Well, you want to hear my lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the one for TAP. TAP Kasunde.
TAP also came through with one of the ones he came through for. He already had bars. He was just like, hey, me, I'm ready.
The other one I loved was for that guy from the Copper Belt.
Tilo.
Yeah. That was
the
good.
melody man.
Yeah.
Was nice.
It's getting dark, but this episode is sponsored by Kamono, and now I don't know whether people are going to see Kamono in the background. So we have someone representing Kamono just talk about their products and what they offer briefly. I know Kesta will be interested. You can be a farmer without being a farmer. That's what these guys are all about.
Ooh,
so tell us something about Kamono.
Okay, so Kamono is an agribusiness company that is offering...
Are you loud enough? Come close.
Okay. Let me draw closer.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
okay, so Kamono
that's
is
wise.
an agribusiness company that is offering farmers a superior service that is market driven.
Okay.
So for example, excuse me, Kamono has two services that we are offering.
Okay.
We are offering outgrower schemes and also contract farming.
Okay.
So outgrower schemes is where clients get to do farming on their own. Of course, with supervision from Kamono, and also provide market for their produce. So once their produce is ready, Kamono is their first client.
Great stuff.
Yes. So the contract farming is where Kamono does the farming now on behalf of the client.
The client, we just give you money and then you farm for us.
Money and then we do the farming on your behalf.
Great
so
stuff.
we get to sign a contract. So depending on the contract duration, that's what you get to get at the end of the contract duration. So I can give an example of beans, which is under short-term contract. Is going at 3,000 kwacha. So you partner with Kamono for a beans contract, which is going at 3,000 kwacha. Then you get a payout of 20,000 kwacha after 10 months.
After 10 months.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we also have potato, which is going at 3,500 kwacha. You also get a payout of 25,000 kwacha after 10 months as well.
Great stuff.
So we have quite a number under short term and also medium term and long term as well. So we are calling on you,
people,
Mr. Kesta, to be our first clients.
I'm very interested. So it's just crop farming for now. Do you have animal?
Oh yes, we do.
There's a piggery one. I'm aware of the piggery.
Okay. Oh, that's amazing.
That's our medium contract. The piggery is going at 7,500 kwacha.
Oh,
for
nice.
a period of 6 years, we pay you a 1 million kwacha.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yes. So you get to have farm visitations, and also we give you
come and
updates, on how your project is
going.
Yes. So once you partner with us,
how can people get in touch with you?
Okay, so they can get in touch with us on Lusaka number, which is 09. Let me just go through again. 0771 99 18 21.
I'll write it on the screen.
Yes, please. For everyone to see.
I like that.
Great stuff.
So 0771 99 18 21. That is for our Lusaka number.
Okay. Great stuff. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
People can check out Kamono on Facebook, Instagram, and let's farm. Let's become farmers. Farming
I'm
is
very
the future.
Interesting.
You're interested, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great stuff.
Also, I'm very interesting. No, Kamono is interesting. You know why I say that? Because I've been thinking of... there's even situations where somebody already has a farm, but they're not doing anything on that. Do you think you as Kamono would make use of somebody's farm for them?
Okay, so...
Or you have your own farms where
we have our own farms where we do that. Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's very nice.
Yeah, sure.
So you can start farming for me, and then later on, after I learn some things from you, I even take over. Like, no, now that's
Now.
the
Yeah.
figure is going well.
Yeah.
Let me have my
Let me
pigs.
have my pigs. No, because as Zambians, we really like to farm when we're old or after we retire.
And it doesn't work out most of the time because you don't have experience.
I think it's just better to start now, even
Yeah.
at the age of 30, anything 25, even 20.
Yeah.
If you are, if you're not doing anything too involving, it's okay to start now. I feel like I am just a little bit over 30, but
How
I
old are
feel
you?
like I'm not gonna say like the exact, just a little bit over.
Just
30.
tell me how old you are. Because I used to listen to you when I was 10.
50.
When
I'm
I was
50.
10. I used to listen to you when I was 10.
Are you sure? 10?
Yeah, by that time I was. By the way, how did you meet Christian?
I met Christian from Unza.
Ah,
So yeah, he was doing something with is it NEMS or MEMS then?
okay.
A small group of guys that were doing clips.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember I also Mixka someone, those guys were also at Unza and they were doing stuff together.
Okay.
Yeah. So I met Christian from one of those visits to Unza and we spoke, and then some years passed and then we met again and we said, come through, man, we need to invite you for some FIFA. And yeah, we just wanted to know what he's all about, what
Yeah.
he wants to do.
Yeah.
And we discovered that he's also talented,
Yeah.
from being a graduate at
Yeah.
Unza. He's still talented with
So
all
did
these other
you
things.
ask him to join you, or he asked?
Yes,
he asked to join.
He was just basically hanging out with us, but when you see that somebody has got the potential, every time you hang out together,
Yeah.
why not say, I think, Christian, you can do this.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Kapembwa every time
Yeah.
or K-Star. People need to see new faces. We need to groom more people, and obviously it's not about somebody being talented.
Yeah.
Some people have the potential,
Yeah.
but they don't try stuff out.
Yeah.
How will you know you're able to do something if you haven't tried it out?
Great stuff. Me and Christian have got history. So me and Christian used to be at the same school,
Oh, okay.
Western Province, Kalawo. But then he was my junior, right? I was his prefect.
So if you were in the same class as Christian, I
Not-
can
not-
estimate your age.
Not in the same class.
I know.
I was his senior.
Oh, you were his
I was
senior.
his prefect.
Oh, yeah,
He
I
was
can
in grade 10,
estimate.
I was in grade 12.
I can estimate.
But yeah. So
Wow.
so Christian and then we used to go to the same church.
Oh, okay.
So I was still his youth pastor.
Ooh.
I'm just joking.
I was going to ask him all these things, so I was just letting you.
but yeah, we have history with Christian.
Mhm.
We're very close actually. And,
Okay.
And I was happy to find that he's doing amazing stuff, because back in high school we used to do what you guys do,
Yeah.
where we batter up. But I used to beat him most of the
that's
time.
nice.
Yeah. So
That's
now,
nice.
Kester, are you? I saw an engagement. Was that a real engagement? People are congratulating you about an engagement or something.
An engagement?
Yeah.
Oh, not a marriage. Because I've been married like twice before, No, I have not engaged anyone. I'm trying to engage somebody.
So you're in
Right
a
now.
serious relationship right now.
I am really, really trying to make it serious right now.
Okay.
If she's watching this, she probably even knows I'm referring to her. Because I have not made that move. Because we talk as people,
Yeah.
I can only make it official if she allows me to.
Yeah.
So I have not been in a relationship for some years because I was in a relationship.
You were dumped.
I was dumped, yes. Just like
Have
the
you
way you
healed?
guys put trash in there. Yes, I healed when I met this person that I'm talking about.
How does that work? Someone.
It took me a while to get over the last person.
Okay.
But finally, when I met this person, it was her birthday just a few days ago. Just this last weekend. And I've been feeling like I really need to make that
A
step.
move.
Yeah.
A giant step.
Yeah, Because you can't just be your whole life. You're just, I'm getting old. I need kids.
You're old, man.
I need commitments.
So let's get into the real life questions. We're supposed to play more music now, but then it's dark, and your phone is like our light right now.
Oh, you would like me to play some music?
No. So we're going to we're going to play music when we're done with this conversation.
Okay.
Let's get into the real life questions. What would you say has been your biggest mistake in your life, and how did you learn from it? Quickly.
Biggest mistake.
Yeah.
Let's see, not following my dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest mistakes.
Okay. What has been your highlight in your entire life? Like the biggest thing that you think I'm most proud of?
I think when I did an advert.
Yeah.
I've done actually 2 adverts.
Yeah.
Out of this country, but they were for local products.
Really?
So I was so happy to do that. I was so happy to be part of that. Of course, there are other things that I'm also proud of, but these were like these moments were very good for me, special because as a child I got to travel with my parents.
Yeah.
They took me out of the country, and then when I did it myself. On
your own,
on my own
bill.
I just felt like, wow,
you've made it.
Yeah,
You're
they would be
boy.
so proud to see this, because this sort of set something for you. They show you this is what you're supposed to experience. This is how you're supposed to vacate.
If you had to turn back the time and speak to the 18-year-old Kester, what did you tell him?
I would say, bro, school is not always a waste of time, but I think we need to put education first.
Yeah.
So somebody can get educated
without going to school?
Yes.
Okay.
So schools are there as the mode of education.
Yeah.
But what I believe is we go to school and learn the most irrelevant stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you can identify what you want to do, even as early as 7th grade, before you get into basic school, what they call secondary.
Secondary, yeah.
8th grade, you can see this person is a mathematician.
Yeah.
This person likes drawing. They're artistic.
Yeah.
Why not specialize them from that time,
from that age?
8th
By
grade.
the time they're growing, they become an expert.
But you find you've done geography, you're doing history, you're
so
doing
much confusion
commerce, you're not even like sure what it is you want to do.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, I want to be an accountant because now I've gone to Zika, so I've gone to this school, I want to do accounts. Then why were you studying all these things that don't mean anything now in the profession that you are, heading to? So I just feel like if I had to meet the younger me, I would say, yo bro, just this, follow your dream and start perfecting it now.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Yeah.
If you were to meet 3 people in your life, have dinner with them, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
My mom, first of all.
Okay.
Because I just want her to, she left when I was really young. So I sort of feel like I would like her to see where I am now.
What you've accomplished.
Yeah.
What you've done for yourself.
Because of how she treated me, her discipline.
Yeah.
And this is very important in that I am able to take care of myself now.
Yeah.
Do what I have to do. Even certain people will run into you and say, hey, you look like a very good person. It's not that. It's probably the discipline that I was brought up with.
Yeah.
Now I know how
Culture,
to behave in
values,
front of people, The values are really important. That's number 1.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I have mothers, I tell you. And these mothers, every one of them just imparted some knowledge and discipline in me.
Yeah.
I would love to, just all my mothers, Doreen, Mary, Betty, these, I really want them. And of course my foster parents, They are related to my mom. They're still alive right now. They're in Dola.
Yeah.
I feel like every now and then, if I wasn't in another city, I would be having dinner with them every time.
Great stuff.
Just to just talk to them like my friends,
Yeah.
Like, when we were growing up, it was, oh, that's mom, dad. You're scared to say things.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel like I would just sit around, converse, joke with them,
have a good time.
even tease them a bit. You beat me that time,
Yeah.
These people are so great in my life because I feel like they, as parents, we always think about how strict they are on us.
Yeah.
But the knowledge that they impart is timeless.
Yeah.
You'll be 50 years old and you still remember something your mom told you or your dad or whoever. And it will still help you in that situation.
Yeah.
Mom once said this, that. And it's going to help you in that situation.
That's powerful, man. What you just say is the most important thing that you've learned in life so far?
Well, humbleness, I guess.
Okay.
Like, you never know. You have respect and humbleness. These two. Run into anybody.
Yeah.
No matter how they're dressed, if you feel like they are underneath you.
Yeah.
The moment you just degrade somebody because of their appearance, you may not know what they have to offer.
That's powerful.
You know what I mean? So treat everybody with respect and be humble in front of every person. They might have the opportunity to your dream, and then you're being disrespectful when you meet that person.
Yeah.
They're just gonna say, that guy is arrogant. I don't think I would even suggest his name.
Yeah.
You meet somebody today, they don't even look like they're going to be anything in life. But a few years later, they've graduated from uni.
Yeah.
They are somewhere
in an office,
big boss. Yeah,
you make a deal.
Exactly.
Do you remember?
Yeah. And people don't forget.
No,
it's easier to remember somebody who treated you like trash than somebody who showed you respect.
Yeah.
So they'll never forget. But even then, if you treated someone with respect, you have nothing to lose. Because either they will remember the respect you treated them with, or if they don't, they will treat you as a new person, and you still have the opportunity to give them the same impression. So which means you can be nice again even if they don't remember you. But if they remember what you did, I mean, they'll just... It's not important.
Do you have people that you call mentors?
Yes. Actually, in every field, I have a mentor. One or two.
Okay.
Apart from the parents I will talk about, I have a brother. His name is Chisewe Fumbeshi. He's like, even just from home, the way he was doing things.
Yeah.
I meet him up now. He always has something to say that I don't know about. Yeah, like it impacts me. So I have Chisewe Fumbeshi. He's my older brother. I have the comedians, Bob Nkosha, Chibweka Tebe, all those guys, Charlie the engineer. These guys have, they have known the comedy circle for so long that I learn something from them. Every single time I'm with them, they tell me, why Shwamaiche? You are talented. And when they speak to you like that, already now you're feeling like, the big man is telling me this, Well, you are talented, you are so if we reach that, so, and they've imparted so much knowledge that every time something doesn't go right, I'm like, maybe it's because I didn't follow, You kind of like learn a thing or two. You have to be yourself in the first place, but you're learning from people that are better, that have gone ahead of you, and they always have something that will be relevant. Even if people don't think those people are good enough or better than you, they have gone before you and they have experienced disappointment or success before you did. So now, why wouldn't you learn a thing or two from this?
They've literally walked in the path that you want to walk into.
Kapembwa is also a mentor to me.
Okay.
Because he's he's been doing all these things. He's
when
been
you say
entertainment.
meet my manager, or my manager does, is it Kapembwa? Who's your manager?
So I basically have two managers. I would say Kapembwa, but my manager is Fatima.
Okay.
So even when Fatima's not available, she's not there, Kapembwa will take up that role.
Okay.
And he will manage everything in Fatima's absence. So still Kapembwa acts as a manager at the same time, you know. You see how diverse he is. Huh? Apart from being an entertainer,
I'm calling him on the show.
He also manage things. Yeah, you need him.
Yeah,
he's imparted some knowledge in. I didn't even expect. Yeah, you know, like then I found out, oh, this guy's related to me now. I'm like, you are just my brother. There's nothing you can tell me. Yeah. But I still learned a lot from him, you know, as my brother, as my sometimes manager, you know, as my partner. Yeah, I learned a lot from him. And I guess there's even people I've never met before, but have been impacted by the things they say.
Afar, you've read their materials.
I've read their material, I watched them, and I get inspired like that. And
great stuff.
Motivated, yes.
As we wind up with the interview, what do you do in your free time, man? What?
I'm a gamer. So if you want to come and play Mortal Kombat with me, you can come, but I beat. So you won't have so much fun.
I need to get some confidence.
Timenya. Kumenya na kumozi na mtu mila pafo na nikutini kabwanji. Timenya.
Is chicken your favorite meal?
Well, I think for us black people, it's if you ask anyone, hungry lion. So I feel like I don't know any black person who's not vegan. But you've denied me some chicken. I smelled some nice chicken there. It's there. We're still going to partake.
And I requested
we're
for
going
a piece
back.
zone.
And we're going back together. It is good chicken. It's chintako. It's not even... It's chicken chintako.
What are your last words to people who get to be inspired by K-Store?
Well, I hope I inspire you the right way. Yeah. If it's not your calling or your inspiration, sometimes you might watch something and then you say, maybe I can also do this. Yeah. But first, find out what you're good at. Yeah. Like, it's good to be considerate about what you already love doing. Yeah. Before anything, before you watch K-Star or before you see what K-Star is doing, what about you? Do you play football? Yeah. What do you do? Yeah. You can't watch me and then say I'm just gonna rap or do comedy like he does.
Discover yourself.
Yeah, discover yourself before anything. Yeah. And if that's what your talent or your gift is or who you are, then go with that. Try to build on it. Pursue it. Yeah. Get advice from people that have gone ahead of you. Yeah. Yes. If you are in the same interest or passion as I am, you wanna rap, you wanna do some comedy here and there. Yeah. I guess whatever inspires you about what I do, try to build on that, even by yourself before you ask me how I do it. Yeah. Just try to study what I do. And then if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. Just say. Some people have reached out to me.
Are you open to that?
Yes. Okay. I get a lot of people. They reach out to me, but sometimes there's too many people. Yeah, you get 250 messages and you can't manage to reply to everybody.
And so. how about girls who say they like you, they want you?
Well, I don't know. How many do you receive in a day? I'm not gonna disclose that because also because of the amount of traffic that the page has. I'm not the only one that handles it. Okay. On my personal account, maybe I will reply ASAP or faster than on the page because it's a few people there. But where there's 470,000, so the page has admins. Fatima is an admin. Kapembwa is an admin. Okay. He makes sure stuff is posted at the right time. He'll schedule some things, reply to some messages and tell me, oh, there's this message. You have to reply to it. Did you see it? And I'll be like, no, maybe I only saw the first 15. Oh, where is this message? Then he'll link me or he'll show it to me. And
Okay.
yeah. So feel free to inbox.
Yeah.
Feel free to comment.
Yeah.
In the comments, we basically see comments a lot faster than the inbox.
Yeah.
Because the inbox, stuff builds.
Mm.
You don't reply to all 200 messages today. The 150 for yesterday will get added to the 200 and you have 350 messages.
That's a lot, man.
It's a whole lot. But
good stuff.
Don't give up. Just inbox. We might see your message first. And we might just, help you out. If you need any, we're even looking to build some workshops.
Oh.
Interesting. Even hold workshops. Even that, it's not about just building a place, You might get a venue or two and have a workshop there.
Okay.
If you want to learn some things, look out for these workshops when we have them. And come and learn a thing or two if you're into entertainment. If you come and you say you want to learn about farming, you're asking the wrong person. Kumbuyo Kamono.
Yeah.
So when they have workshops for farming, you've got these people. If you want to know about...
We use this shortcut, eh?
Yes, I think this one will do.
Yeah, because traffic here.
Traffic is crazy.
Yeah. Great stuff. I want to say thank you for, sparing some time to have this conversation with me. I know you're a very busy guy. You're
I
big
just
boy.
sleep. Don't be like,
no.
Me, I sleep.
He's a very busy guy. They were about to shoot, so I got him off the camera. So you can imagine the sacrifice. So I want to say thank you. And I wish you all the best. I love what you do. Every Tuesday, just like anyone else, I'm waiting to see who drops the bars.
The bars.
And
I'm also very humbled to have been called to be on this.
And it's
a pleasure.
You're a very wise guy. I didn't know that you're this wise, eh?
No, not so much. There's wise people out there. The ones who are watching. Just like, if it were me, I would say this.
Players Chigelo. So we're going in the dark now because K-Star is the DJ and his phone is connected to our Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
So,
the DJ, I forgot that part. Say DJ Steezy in the Beezy.
Yeah. Unvela dizzy.
Siviri easy. Inspired by Kapembwa.
Who's that?
You don't remember Mount Sinai?
Oh yeah.
When they are singing as a choir.
Yeah, I remember. Now they're really excited.
Hot na fire brigade kulungula. I don't mean her sweat. Chandi fear and I don't need the rest.
So you mean her play?
You don't argue, you should see her first. Color na hair do. Escalator you stare too.
I can never share you.
Careful, he must be.
The plan is to scare you.
You see, I meant forgetting.
But still, I'm
there for you. It has that dance for catching flies, That one for
Who
the
did the chorus?
It's still me.
You switched voices.
If you can't see what I see, you should buy glasses. Her eyelashes just captivate
whoever bypasses.
My guy, she's way past hot. This is like
ashes.
Hello plus she's African
footy,
the template of African beauty. In the serious
pachupo,
nomba babena
mama wanu nga genius pasugo.
Wiwe na hiyo teti twakale, alimfulunganya ine
nakale.
In short mwana
my head is stoned kama utautara wakale.
Noti nepi ya kukashikisha, noti tuliotuma ango twakupatikisha. Pama photo
ni auto plus our love just grows uko wabulo kutapirisha.
She a time one of the kind naturally,
gradually.
Don't you dare get
close.
In fact, if I get
when we're bounded. Don't even come out of your onion.
That's a tough one.
Look up at escalator,
You stay here too.
I can never
Share you.
Chache yake ni kunkala
Na careful.
Ni wanda lama the man is
Scare you.